الآن أخبار 9 من MBC 1.
Oh no. Is Rec Room really over? Hi, I'm Amy. Some of you may know me as the voice behind Coach in Rec Room. I'm making some unplanned comments today because I've been crying all night while reading all the beautiful words written by the community in the yearbook, the Discord, Reddit, everywhere really. And yeah, the news of the shutdown is real. With that in mind, I just want to take a moment to share my love and gratitude to all the players, creators, and devs who managed to bring to life something beyond all our wildest dreams. And even though Rec Room as a platform is going away, my hope is that you will all carry the spirit of Rec Room forward. You know, the spirit of creativity, collaboration, and connection that made it such a special place. It's been an honor to be part of this grand adventure. Thank you. Moving forward, I hope you all continue to be excellent to each other. And no matter what, always give it your Rec Room best. All in all, I don't think this is game over, but more like game on for everyone who is graduating. And I can't wait to see what you conjure up at the next level.
Hello and welcome back to MBC News, where you guys are viewing now, my little viewers from MBC and Shahid. Also, my channel, which is Omar 11BD, and today we'll be gathering here for our last and final news of MBC One News. Also, MBC in the Week, which is partially coming soon, before something will be shutting down. So now, before we tell you, let's start the news. First of all, I would like to tell you the reason and the big announcement on why the MBC One News and MBC in the Week will be finished off and will be shut down permanently for this game, Rec Room. So as you can see, we have various reasons on why we should shut down this. The reason is Rec Room will be shutting down on exactly June 1st, which means right now today is June 31st and tomorrow is June 1st. June 1st, Rec Room will still be going on, but at 10 p.m. tomorrow, Rec Room will be shut down permanently. So we should make all these streams happen, which is I, Omar 11BD. We will be actually making these streams count, especially for tomorrow. And right now you can see my Twitch stream, which is I'm streaming right now. And so now, let's talk about Rec Room, and let's have an interview with Majid and some various players that are from other maps that I published here in Rec Room. But first, we would like to show you a message from Rec Room Coach's voice actor, which is Amy Lee. This video source was made by Goblino from YouTube. So the link will be in the description below if you guys are watching it on YouTube. So right now, let's watch this message to Amy Lee, Rec Room Coach's voice actor.
Oh no. Is Rec Room really over? Hi, I'm Amy. Some of you may know me as the voice behind Coach in Rec Room. I'm making some unplanned comments today because I've been crying all night while reading all the beautiful words written by the community in the yearbook, the Discord, Reddit, everywhere really. And yeah, the news of the shutdown is real. With that in mind, I just want to take a moment to share my love and gratitude to all the players, creators, and devs who managed to bring to life something beyond all our wildest dreams. And even though Rec Room as a platform is going away, My hope is that you will all carry the spirit of Rec Room forward. You know, the spirit of creativity, collaboration, and connection that made it such a special place. It's been an honor to be part of this grand adventure. Thank you. Moving forward, I hope you all continue to be excellent to each other, and no matter what, always give it your Rec Room best. All in all, I don't think this is game over, but more like game on for everyone who is graduating. And I can't wait to see what you conjure up at the next level.
Man, that message you saw was actually very sad. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm starting to get depressed right now. But anyways, right now, let's start the interview with our famous innocent people, which are citizens. So first, here in Rec Room, we'll be having an interview in Riyadh RR. It is based on the city of Riyadh, which is the capital of Saudi Arabia, where you guys seen various vlogs of it, especially last year's vlog by Omar El-Labibidi, and also remade by Rec Room, as you can see on Rec Room videos. Now, here is Majid to tell you all about his memories here in Rec Room.
Thank you, MBC One News. So, okay, guys, I started Rec Room in like 2020 to 2021, and then like my first like best friend in Rec Room was him, Omar, BD, and like my favorite game in 2021 like used to be Meme Elevator, and like yeah, and in 2023 like actually not 2020 like yeah 2025 Omar mid 47 and I hate him a lot. Just kidding. But like I guess like that's it. So back to Omar 11 BD's studio.
Thank you, Majid, for breaking this interview up to date and heating up here in MBC One News. And now, before we go to the second half of the news, we'll be right back. But before we be right back, I'm going to tell you about my memories and a special song that will actually be on my YouTube channel, which is Omar El-Labibidi. So, here is my memory of how I started Rec Room and what I've done. So, I've started playing Rec Room since 2021, and my first friend I met here in Rec Room is actually Majid. And also, I have built my first room, which is called SDC, which is the Saudi Telecommunication Company. If you guys didn't know, SDC is a Saudi telecommunication company, and it's a very stronger and faster internet service provider also. And since 2022, my first quest I won is Golden Trophy, which is the most easiest quest that you could ever play here in Rec Room, and this year, and before it shuts down. And I met my first famous Rec Room YouTuber, and her name is Pau James. I have met Pau since 2022. It was all started since Make It to Midnight in a public server. And she was dressed like that drip, which was made in a video from V Bunny Go on playing Face Your Fears. And my favorite. Yo, you know what? No, not 2022. I meant her since 2023. Sorry about that. I have misread it. And my favorite games I play here in Rec Room is the Amazing Digital Circus, and not just it, also Dome Run PvP. And in mid 2024, I have raised my pet named Chris from My Little Monsters, which is the cutest thing I've ever met in my life. And since 2024, I also attended my first Vibe streams from POW Jams, which is known as one of my favorite events. I actually attended there. Also met Day Day over there. Day Day was also part of the Vibe stream as well. And in 1st of 2025, I have met the second Rec Room YouTuber, and his name is Harryman Legs, which I have recently played with him right before we do this news. Some hide and seek, Rec Royale. And my second best friend, her name is Mary. We have met since January, and we played together, especially some Make It to Midnight that you guys seen in recent videos. And my third RecTuber, her name is Bubbles. And also the maybe fourth, named Skull. Oh yeah, Skull. The one who does Rec Room News stuff. And in mid 2025, I have met my fifth RecTuber, which is named Sarah81. We have met her three times in a row, probably. And my third and fourth best friend, their name is 47, which is Muhyiddin, as you guys seen in recent videos, especially one of my Halab al-Khamis streams, and King Captain YT. He was my special friend because we made events together. We also made a new map called the Country of Omar, and we hosted events like football matches, like Al Hilal, the Ittihad, like we did. And we was gonna host the World Cup, but we have actually did it without streaming. I didn't know. Sorry about that. And also some concert, like we were gonna do a King Captain Impossible World Tour, but unfortunately we didn't have time for this. Also, King Captain wasn't online as usual. It was based on Michael Jackson's concerts. And also some interviews about like football, World Cup stuff. Also MBC One News and MBC in the Weeks. And we also did some Ballon d'Or events, which I won. Not the Ballon d'Or, like the Puskas Award and some stuff. Yeah. And anyways, these memories are so much to me, but I've wrote it for ChatGPT. Wanna know why? Because we have wrote a song for Rec Room to say goodbye to Rec Room. And this will be the last song for Rec Room, and the second one also, because the first one was the Bean Body Avatar for the funeral and also for everyone for YouTube. And now it's Rec Room shutting down. It will also be based on my memories and also for my friends as well. Thanks to them, special thanks to them for being part of my Rec Room journey. So we have wrote a song, we have wrote the lyrics for ChatGPT, and we have did the whole song. Now we just need the album cover and put the whole song, the album cover and the song at the same time, put it on YouTube and stuff. And also for TikTok, so you guys can use the audio if you guys want for Rec Room. So yeah, Rec Room song coming soon. By the way, the song will be titled as... Hold on. Yep, I know it now. Memories... No, not Memories in Rec Room. Actually... hold on. Yep, now I remember. It has named The Last Memories of Rec Room. Yes, chat. The song will be titled as The Last Memories of Rec Room. Please stay tuned for that, chat. And also Rec Room, since you're shutting down. Anyways, we'll be right back for MBC News for the second half. Bye-bye.
من الرياض، حين تتحول الأفكار إلى صفقات والشغف إلى استثمار. منتدى الاستثمار الرياضي SIF في نسخته الثانية خلال الفترة من 20 وحتى 22 من أبريل 2026 يفتح لك أبوابه، حيث يجتمع القادة والمستثمرون ورواد صناعة الرياضة. حوارات رفيعة المستوى، شراكات عابرة للحدود، وفرص تصنع للمستقبل. إذا كنت تبحث عن مكان تصنع فيه القرارات، فهنا تبدأ القصة. سجل حضورك الآن واصنع فارقاً في عالم الرياضة والاستثمار. منتدى الاستثمار الرياضي SIF، حيث تبنى الشراكات وتقتنص الفرص.
بشرتك ملزقة والإحساس مزعج؟ مع فازلين بلو تحايا SPF 50 الجديد غير المشهد، بيمنحك حماية خفيفة وغير دهنية من الشمس. الدراما خليها على الشاشة مش على بشرتك مع فازلين بلو تحايا SPF 50.
هذا الأسبوع في كلامنا وعم. لما نلاقي شغفنا متأخراً، هل نملك الشجاعة أننا نفتح صفحة بيضاء ونبدأ من جديد؟
لما يكون عندك هدف ما يهمك أنت تمرين بإيش.
متى ممكن العطاء يتحول للفخ يسرقنا من أنفسنا ويأذينا؟
من يوم ما كنت صغيرة كان عندي هدف، كنت أدور أشطر أحد وأقعد جنبه عشان كان عندي خوف من الفشل.
أسئلة عديدة نتحاور فيها مع النجمة فاطمة الشريف في كلامنا وعم.
أنا عندي عيادة نفسية بعيدة كل البعد عن تمثيل.
كلامنا واعم الأحد 9:30 بتوقيت السعودية على MBC 1.
تفضل طال عمرك.
باجي لي شهر واتقاعد، وانت يا ابني عن جريمة قتل.
ساعات لما تختفي كل سبل الحياة يكون الموت هو السبيل الوحيد للحياة.
شلون تلقى واحد بين 1000 يا أحمد؟
هالمرة تبيني أقتل زوجها وتعطيني $1,000,000. هي تصرفاتها صايرة غريبة هاليوم.
يومين كافي عشان ما تخلين وراك شيء أثر.
عدنان ما خلى أحد ما أذاه، وإذا تبي تعرفون من اللي قتله فأنا أقول الله يعينكم. أنا مو مجنونة.
متاهة من الأحد إلى الخميس 6:00 بتوقيت السعودية على MBC 1.
حليب المراعي طويل الأجل غني كريمي، قهوتك بطعم يفاجئك. حليب المراعي طويل الأجل يفاجئك بطعم الغني والكريمي.
ابدأ يومك صح مع خبز لوزين. لما من بدري تبدأ يومك ولا لما أكثر من منبه يفوتك، خبز لوزين فطور يغذيك، لكل قطعة حكاية.
عواطف
عطوفة
وينك أمي؟
الله يا رب.
إن شاء الله ربي بيحفظها لنا.
باقي عندك كثير قصص ما قلتها.
الله نجي بنيتي عن 100 رجل.
سعد.
عواطف.
سعد! عزيزة! ولا روحة ولا جية ولا طلعة من البيت أبد.
ونبينا الطريق اللي نبيه أنتم ما تعرفونه.
قد بنتنا عشق يا زين أختي.
يا حلفي ما تحبني.
أعطيني حطي عين تباني.
صارت النار جنب الحطب لا تامن الحريق.
وليدي اللي شلته وكبرته، واليوم انه كبر حتى على امه.
شارع الأعشاء على MBC 1. رمضان يجمعنا.
أنا أحكي لك حكاية.
أنا أطيب حد هتعرفه في حياتك.
100% I got the power. I'm in a band.
كل رصاصة وفي لها تمام.
بتتكلم مع بلطجي.
تابع اونلاين اقوى الاعمال الرمضانيه
عساه مبارك
على MBC شاهد.
سندهشوا
هني
MBC شاهد رمضان معانا.
ملهاش عايزة الدنيا اللي خسرت فيها أعز الناس.
خلي يا ابني اللي يشوفك وحش خليه يشوفك شيطان يا سيدي.
بس غريب وعينيه غريبة.
أخدان الحق قرار خدته وطريق همشيه.
إفراج على MBC 1. رمضان يجمعنا.
دور النصف النهائي من كأس ملك إسبانيا مباشرة وحصريا على MBC شاهد.
الهيئة العامة للترفيه تقدم حفل افتتاح مشروع على خطاه. التجربة التي تحاكي الدرب التاريخي لهجرة النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم من مكة المكرمة إلى المدينة المنورة. ترقبوا حفل افتتاح مشروع على خطاه مباشرة على الهواء الأحد 9:30 بتوقيت السعودية على MBC 1.
اسمي خديجة عبد الرحمن سمندر، عمري 77.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. أم خالد ألف مبروك، ربحتي $100,000 في الحلم.
الله يسعدك، الحمد لله والشكر لله.
$100,000 دي حتغير إيش؟
نصدق عن أمي وأبويا وبعدين أدي أولادي منها وبعدين الباقي أخذش في بيتي أنا.
خلوني أقول لكم اللي جاي أكبر في رمضان. الأحلام فعلا تتحقق. أكثر من $500,000 جوائز نقدية من حلم خلال الشهر الفضيل، وأقربها سحب $250,000 زي ما تعودتوا. مشاركة عبر رسالة نصية أو عبر التطبيق، وإن شاء الله تحققون كل أحلامكم.
في رمضان الأحلام فعلا بتتحقق. أكثر من $500,000 بالمجموع. استفيدوا الآن من العروض المميزة على الباقات المخفضة في متجر حلم، وامسحوا الرمز الظاهر على الشاشة. حمل التطبيق لفرصة ربح 10,000 إضافية مجانية.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of MBC News, the last MBC News. My little viewers from MBC One and Chat VIP, and also my YouTube channel, which is Omar Alabibidi. Alright, so now in this second half, we'll be talking about sports. Then we're moving on to the next interview, which is gonna be in a map which is created by Majid, and it's some sort of a PvP. It'll be fun, chat. Don't worry about it. Anyways, now we're going to be talking about sports for now. So, as you can see, me and team captain YT, without knowing you guys, have recently played the final World Cup match. Because, basically, we have the final World Cup match, like we did, chat. As you guys seen in the YouTube post. But if you guys can't see in the YouTube post, then here it is, chat. France just got into an unstoppable marquee to get that World Cup. France has won 5-2 against the Netherlands. Here's the full details about the match. We have some players here who scored goals recently. King Captain has scored 3 goals. The first one is in the 8th minute, the second one is in the 22nd minute, and in the third one, which is the last and final goal, in the 79th minute. And me, which is Omar El-Labibidi, have scored a 45 plus second goal, which is the first goal, and my second, which is the last and final goal at the 82nd minute. And now the opponents, Virgil van Dijk, scored the first goal in the 87th minute, our year where Rec Room released, but in 2016, as usual, the game released Rec Room. And the 89th minute, which is the last and final goal for Virgil van Dijk. And that's all with the details of the match. And now it's time for the real life football matches. And as you can see for today, Germany has recently playing 1-0. And not just it, there is also Saudi Arabia has recently played against Ecuador, and Saudi Arabia has lost it. And also Jordan played against Switzerland, and Switzerland won 4-1, so Jordan lost it too. 2 Arabs lost. Womp womp. Also Mexico and Australia, Mexico won, and Cabo Verde won against Serbia 3-0 against Alexander Mitrovic and Milko Savic. Impossible. And also Poland versus Ukraine. Ukraine has won 2-0 on Poland. And there will be USA versus Senegal right after 6 minutes, because my time is 10:24 now. And there's not just it. Tomorrow's upcoming game will be Brazil versus Panama, Turkey versus North Macedonia, and Austria and Tunisia. And after tomorrow will be Canada versus Uzbekistan, Croatia versus Belgium, and Morocco versus Madagascar. But not just that, the upcoming tournament for next month will be the World Cup 2026, which is going to be taking place at USA, Canada, and Mexico. The first match will be Mexico versus South Africa. That's right. Also, the first match for the second host will be for Canada versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. And the first match for this one, USA, is USA versus Paraguay. And now the Arabs. So for Group B, in 13th of June will be Qatar versus Switzerland. And 14th June, there will be Brazil versus Morocco. And in Group G, on 15th of June will be Belgium versus Egypt. And in 16th of June, we have Group H, Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. And 17th of June, Iraq versus Norway. Also Austria versus Jordan, which is one of Jordan's first match. The rest of the matches are actually powered by 365 Score, so please download it on the App Store or Google Play. And if you guys can't find it, the link is in the description below if you want to download it immediately, if you're lazy to do this or whatever. Yeah. And not just it, there will also be the 2027 AFC Asian Cup, which will take place here in Saudi Arabia. Also, in one of our cities, which is in Al Khobar, because we have one of the stadium coming soon. So, here we are, the Asian Cup 2027, Saudi Arabia. Our Asian qualification on June 4th, they still didn't play it, is actually Lebanon versus Yemen. Please vote on who will qualify to the 2027 AFC Asian Cup, Lebanon or Yemen. And now the first match for 7th of January will be for Saudi Arabia versus Palestine. My country versus the country that we are living in right now. But wait, it's not just it. There's also Saudi Arabia versus Oman on 12th of January. Also Palestine versus Kuwait, which will take place here in Al Khobar, which is Aramco Stadium. I'll tell you guys what will happen as well later. And also Saudi Arabia versus Kuwait on 17th of January, and Oman versus Palestine, the same date as well. Also, yeah, probably that's it. Also, Jordan Jordan versus North Korea on 17th of January. And not just it, we also have 13th of January, Jordan versus Bahrain, and the first match for Jordan in 8 January, which is Uzbekistan versus Jordan. That's right, chat. And now, the fact about Kuwait versus Palestine is that someone who is a YouTuber who is actually close to 1k subs and halfway there to 1k subs and is basically a vlogger. And the second channel is gaming. It's actually me! I will be there in this match in real life, because Palestine and Kuwait will take place here in Aramco Stadium, which is basically under construction right now here in the city of Al Khobar, or you could call it K-Town. That's right, K-Town. So maybe the vlog will be coming soon. We have purchased tickets early through Ahlan. Ahlan is a ticket purchasing app. It looks the same as WeBook, but it sells AFC Asian Cups and leagues, probably. Not just it, there's also Khaliji 27 Cup, Khalij 27 Cup. That's right. And yeah, that's all, chat. We have actually got some tickets for it. But also, chat, there is a first match that will be played here in Aramco Stadium, which is at 9th of January. And it's Australia versus Singapore. And now, the day of my birthday, on actually the matches. Quarterfinals, one in Riyadh, one in Khobar. W44 versus W43, and W40 versus W42. The quarterfinals, chat. Yep. So, that's in my birthday. Alright, and now... Oh, wait, and also... Qadsi. Right now, we're going to be talking about our team, which is Qadsiya here in Al Khobar. I'm still Al Hilal fan, by the way. Anyways, Qadsiya will be more likely to win second or first place in next season's league. Here's the reason. So basically, I see Aramco planning to buy strong players, but not Cristiano, nor Messi, nor famous players. Stronger players. Like, for example, Jude Bellingham, Vini Jr., Luis Vasquez, or any players from Real Madrid or any from the other team. They're outside Saudi Arabia. Aramco is planning to buy those for Qadsiya since they have so much money. So that's why maybe Qadsiya will be likely to win the league next season or second place in the next season. There will be an interview on Majid's PvP game by Omar Lababidi. So here's Omar Lababidi to tell you more about the facts of Rec Room and their details before Rec Room shuts down. Thank you so much, Omar Lababidi from MBC One News Studio. And now, as you can see, I'm in Majid's PvP map, also created by me as co-owner and 47, which is my friend Muhyiddin, as you guys seen in every Halab al-Khamis streams. And now we'll be talking about how Rec Room was made and when was it made, and also the facts and details about Rec Room, so you guys can know the game if you guys don't know it, as usual, before Rec Room shuts down. So right now we'll be telling you all about what is Rec Room. So Rec Room was a highly popular free-to-play online multiplayer video game that allows users to create and play games in a virtual cartoonish world functioning like a metaverse. It was famous for its cross-platform availability, user-generated content, and immersive virtual reality, which is VR support. However, following a decline in player-based ongoing operational and financial challenges, Rec Room will officially shut down on June 1st, which is actually tomorrow. So key highlights: the core gameplay. Players create custom avatars, explored millions of rooms built by the community. It features a built-in tool called MakerPen that allowed users to script and build entire game worlds. Social and VR features. Originally launching as a VR game in 2016, it grew into a massive social hub. Player could voice chat, party up, and play casual games like paintball, charades, and cooperative quest. Controversy and decline. The platform saw a golden age during the quarantine period of 2020, but struggled in later years with a shifting demographic, internal restructuring, and controversial updates such as full body avatars, which ultimately led to its closure. If you're just getting started or curious about what made this game such a phenomenon during its decade-long run, this beginner's all review offers a quick look at how the app worked. For a quick guide to setting up your avatar, navigate the user interface and explore the dorm room. To learn more about the lore, internal changes, and the history behind its massive growth and eventual closure, as usual. There are some 2 videos on YouTube. New Player Guide Official Rec Room, created by Rec Room on November 23rd, 2024, which got 43k views. And What Happened to Rec Room, 5.1k, April 6, 2026, by The Reality. And that's all with the information of Rec Room. Now back to you, MBC One's News Studio by Omar El-Lababidi. So much Omar El-Lababidi, and now we'll be right back for the last and final half of the final MBC One News.
عجينة سمبوسة مع زيت دوار الشمس، مفرودة بطريقة تقليدية لتعطيك عجينة بلدية رقيقة.
سويتس بلدي، معجونة بالأصالة، ملفوفة بالذكريات.
منحي بشرتك التغذية اللي بتستحقيها مع تركيبة جديدة تحتوي على الهيالورون الخالص لترطيب بدوم لغاية 72 ساعة. تألقي ببشرة تعكس ثقتك. لوشن الجسم الجديد من نيفيا لبشرة تتميز بنعومتها. نيفيا لبشرتي.
أنا مصامل، شيخة الشيخات واظفر الحريم.
جاك العلم على MBC 1. رمضان يجمعنا.
ماما عندها لمسة سحرية، لما تلمس الصدر تروح الكحة ويروح الأنف المسدود.
السحر فيه فيكس فيبوراب، يزيل احتقان الأنف ويخفف السعال والصداع وآلام الجسم. ليلة نوم هادية مع فيكس فيبوراب. جديد فيكس سهل الاستعمال، لفها ودهنها لتخفيف الأعراض.
نواف
سمي
يمكن تجوع بالمطار. الله يحفظك.
أولكر، أعظم اللحظات أبسطها.
Coffee buzzing, go flavors flowing, sipping, cruising, Nescafe sipping, cruising, Nescafe بكيفي.
ابدأ يومك صح مع خبز لوزين. لما من بدري تبدأ يومك ولا لما أكثر من منبه يفوتك. خبز لوزين فطور يغذيك، لكل قطعة حكاية.
هنا يلتقي الأدب بالتاريخ.
أي شعور يستطيع الإنسان أن يستحضره وهو في شعور آخر له حياة موت.
والشعر بالفلسفة.
لهذا الحسن أن نفنى انبهارا وأن نختار أحلاما كبارا.
مساحة يلتقي فيها المثقفون.
حتى وإن كتبت في أدب واقعي ترى التخيل موجود.
وحوارات تثري العقل.
قصيدة تبتدي كأنك تتابع فيلم سينمائي.
استنبط كثير من الثقافات العربية البدوية الشمال الأفريقية.
أنا كتاب أدب الكاتب لابن قتيبة وهو في السنة الثانية المتوسطة.
اثنينية الرياض كل اثنين 8:30 بتوقيت السعودية على الثقافية وMBC شاهد.
شو اسمك؟
لا مش ولا المصيبة اللي أنا فيها.
وليش العالم عم تقول لك مولانا؟ كيف سالب عليهم
احكي.
أنا فايت بكابوس مو معروف أوله من آخره، وأنا ماني مصدق أخلص منه هذا الكابوس. شي بيت ملعون، شي ضيعة ميزانية.
في وقت والجيش عندك سلاح أقوى من الدنيا كلها. عندك مولانا.
اكسبني ولا تعاديني. شوفوا الضباط شوفوا.
مولانا على MBC دراما. رمضان يجمعنا.
حتى هذا عندهم؟
ايوه قلت لك. وتونر وجبت لك، حتى السيرة طلبت لك.
Even you for everyone. It's nice one.
كل الزين عند نايس وان. رمضان كريم والبركة فيكم.
هذا مع هذا وهذا مع هذا.
هاي دائما بتيجي مع هاي، وهذا مع هذا.
مبروك جاك هذا.
يجي مع هذا.
هذا يجي مع هذا.
يا مدير هذا يجي مع هذا.
ومع STC جهازك يجي مع شريحتك. مفوتر جهازك على فاتورتك.
خلي الصيحات ترتقي بروعة رمضان مع عروض حصرية وشحن مجاني.
Welcome to Mecca. أهلا وسهلا. مكة حبيبة حبيبة القلوب.
Welcome to the blessed land where hearts feel warm. All gathered hand in hand at the center of the world. Just walking on this wonderland, you feel the love. It doesn't matter where you're from, it's here where you belong.
يا رجال سكوزا.
سكوزا يا فرانشيسكو.
خالد
سكوزا تقولها في كوم ولا انك تعرف تدخر؟
صدق افتح لك حساب ادخاري في STC بنك وسافر بادخارك وارباحك العالم مو بس كومو.
ليس للإنسان إلا ما سعى. قد بلغنا ما ابتغينا ها هنا. ليس للإنسان إلا ما سعى. قد بلغنا ما ابتغينا ها هنا. سائرون فحلمنا في.
إن الحموي وراء كل فنجان 75 عاما من الخبرة.
انتبه لا تعيد من جديد. موعد جديد يعني مشوار جديد. تأجل ما من جديد. هذا الجديد تبريد جديد، ذكاء جديد، وعدسات مفهوم جديد. جددي نفسيتك وجددي روتينك مع ليزر روكس الذكي.
ليش تفكر في المستقبل وأنت عايش فيه؟ إننا ما جينا نسهل حياتك، حنا سابقين وجايين نسوي لك تجربة من زمن ما بعد جاء. مصرفك مصرف الراجحي، مصرف سابق زمانه.
خذ خطوة إذا بتغير في بكرة، وإذا حلمك بدأ هالكون بأسرة. وخذ خطوة إذا واثق بكل خطوة، إذا تدري إن وجهتك تسوى. خذ خطوة إذا بتجبر خاطر أحد. خذ خطوة. موبايلي منك أقرب.
لأن التفاصيل الصغيرة تهمنا وفيها يوضح اهتمامنا بأحبابنا. نختار لكل لحظة اللي يميزها. مياه صفا تميز لحظاتك وتتميز باختيارك. بقصة نجاح نرويها لترويكم.
عروض NHC في رمضان تتبارك بجيتكم.
الحين بيوصل؟ الحين قبل الأذان.
في رمضان.
في رمضان؟
في رمضان.
أهلا وسهلا، نورتونا.
كل الزين عند نايس وان. رمضان كريم والبركة فيكم.
محمد تطور. تسلم.
أولكر، أعظم اللحظات أبسطها. اكتشفي كيف تضيفين لمستك لوصفات ماما بنفس الطعم اللي تعودتي عليه لزيت الذرة من عافية. الطعم الأصلي مع عافية ذرة. عيشها بقلبك، عيشها بعافية.
فيردر بريمن في مواجهة بايرن ميونخ. غدا في هذه الأوقات مباشرة وحصريا على MBC أكشن و MBC شاهد.
The new essence, Dior.
نحن في لواكر ومنذ 100 عام لا نقبل إلا الإتقان، ونريد أن تتم الأمور بالطريقة الأمثل، مثل تورتينا من لواكر كريمية ومقرمشة لتستمتع بها. والآن تقديم الخير هو اختيار شجاع. لواكر، منبع الخير.
Hello and welcome back to the MBC News for the last and final half. My little viewers from MBC One and Shad VIP and my official YouTube channel, which is Omar Lababidi. And now we'll be telling you about realism news and my YouTube channel news. And there will be the final interview that will bring place here in Omar City. So for this final news, we'll be telling you more about the updates for my YouTube channel. So right now, here is upcoming series from Omar Lababidi's YouTube channel that you guys seen is the OS Journey. Omar Lababidi has recently created season 1 for the OS Journey since 5 months ago. And as you can see, guys, the start of our new era, which is episode 1, the pilot episode was uploaded on December 1st, 2025, which is the final month for 2025, right before 2026 is their time to shine. It was all about 3 characters, Windows Vista, Windows 7, and Windows XP, introducing themselves to the viewers and visiting their first trip, which is at Corniche, ordering al-Bek, having Saudi coffee and Tamer, and talking about the information of Omar Lababidi. Episode 2 has been recently uploaded and premiered on May 28th of 2026, and it's all about the Arabian football match where they go and see Al Hilal versus Al-Qadsi in Prince Mohammed bin Fahd Stadium. First of all, they went to McDonald's. They ate there Windows Vista, Windows XP, and Windows 7. And also, right at the stadium, Windows 7 has betted that Omar Lababidi is going to be here, which is me. And he has Aura, because I was there vlogging for Al Hilal versus Al-Qadsi. And Windows 7, Vista, and XP have reacted. They're not pretty chill, because they're my fans. And also, right after the first half finished and there's halftime, Omar Lababidi have met these 3 guys, which is Windows 7, Windows Vista, and Windows XP. And we watched the match together, and we had just talked together right at the end of the match after we left the stadium. Then Vista ended the episode with asking Alexa for the good night. And now, episode 3 will begin in 3 days at June 4th at 7 p.m. Saudi local time. But the problem is, it's auto-dubbed, so please be sure to don't change the language settings on episode 3. By the way, episode 3 will be the entertainment day at El Othemo, where the 4 characters, Omar Lababidi, which is me, Windows Vista, Windows 7, and Windows XP. We all visit Othemo together for the most entertainful day. More information will be told after the episode has been premiered. It will be in 3 days, June 4th at 7 p.m., as you guys have already known. And now, it is time for our last interview with our last MBC news. Here in Omar City, here's Omar Lababidi to tell you more about it. Thank you so much, Omar Lababidi from MBC Studio. So now, as you can see, we will be telling you the big announcement on how my YouTube channel will look like after Rec Room shuts down. So as you can see, since Rec Room will be shutting down on June 1st, what will happen is that actually we won't be doing any more Rec Room content, especially NBC News and NBC in the Weeks as well, and some of the NBC media from Omar Lababidi in Rec Room. We'll be shutting them down permanently, or we may move it to other games like Roblox or Fortnite or maybe. And I'll be telling you guys that also on my Twitch stream, since there are 2 streams named Tuesday Rec Day and Wednesday Rec Day, we'll be renaming them since Rec Room was shut down, because Rec Day is a type of name of Rec Room in a day. So we'll be renaming it momentarily since Rec Room will shut down. I don't know what we'll rename it, but Tuesday will maybe be Taco Tuesday. I know I'll be copying Sammy's event, but this will maybe be actual real news. So coming soon on what we will rename. This is what will happen in my YouTube channel and Rec Room at the same time. This is the most tragic party I've ever listened in this news. And I just want to say, you guys, in this map, we are here to say goodbye to NBC One News and Rec Room also. So, back to you, Omar Lababidi. But before that, I just want to say to you guys, since we're doing an interview on Omar City, goodbye, Omar City. And if I have a laptop, look, I don't have a laptop right now because I took it to the fixing station. So if my laptop has finished fixing it early, maybe we'll have time to download this map to my laptop and maybe copy it to other games. So I just want to say to you guys, goodbye, country of Omar from Rec Room, and goodbye, Rec Room also. Most tragic party I've ever listened here in this news and your entire life. Now back to you, Omar Lababidi with NBC One Studios, News Studio. Thank you so much, Omar Lababidi from Omar City, for telling us more about this. This is the most tragic part I've ever listened, and not gonna lie, I'm very sad and depressed right now because of Rec Room. It's literally shutting down. I'm gonna miss this game. It was the most played game I've ever played. So now, this is the end of NBC One News. There is a last goodbye message that will be told by me. Goodbye, NBC One News for Rec Room. You will be missed. Me and King Captain and everyone have made our greatest news in this entire YouTube channel and my life and everyone's life that you guys are watching now. This is the best part about making NBC One News is that some interviews with any other players and some newses that are from Rec Room, Real. Everything here is the best part from NBC One News. This has belonged to my channel's heart, and it's been hard to say goodbye to one of my interviewers who attended to this NBC One News. So I just want to say to you guys, goodbye from Rec Room and the NBC One News Rec Room version. we hope to see you again soon. And our next adventure on what would we do without Rec Room. And without Rec Room is gonna be the most boring life we'll ever live, and sad also. I'm gonna miss this game. Now anyways, this is the end of the last and final MBC One news, and we hope to see you again soon, inshallah, on any other games. So, thank you so much for watching the last and final MBC One news. My little viewers from MBC One and Shahid VIP, or Shahid, and my official YouTube channel, which is Omar Lababiri, and we hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.
من الرياض، حين تتحول الأفكار إلى صفقات والشغف إلى استثمار. منتدى الاستثمار الرياضي SIF في نسخته الثانية خلال الفترة من 20 وحتى 22 من أبريل 2026 يفتح لك أبوابه، حيث يجتمع القادة والمستثمرون ورواد صناعة الرياضة. حوارات رفيعة المستوى، شراكات عابرة للحدود، وفرص تصنع للمستقبل. إذا كنت تبحث عن مكان تصنع فيه القرارات، فهنا تبدأ القصة. سجل حضورك الآن واصنع فارقاً في عالم الرياضة والاستثمار. منتدى الاستثمار الرياضي SIF، حيث تبنى الشراكات وتقتنص الفرص.
بشرتك ملزقة والإحساس مزعج؟ مع فازلين بلو تحايا SPF 50 الجديد غير المشهد، بيمنحك حماية خفيفة وغير دهنية من الشمس. الدراما خليها على الشاشة مش على بشرتك مع فازلين بلو تحايا SPF 50.
هذا الأسبوع في كلامنا وعم. لما نلاقي شغفنا متأخراً، هل نملك الشجاعة أننا نفتح صفحة بيضاء ونبدأ من جديد؟
لما يكون عندك هدف ما يهمك أنت تمرين بإيش.
متى ممكن العطاء يتحول للفخ يسرقنا من أنفسنا ويأذينا؟
من يوم ما كنت صغيرة كان عندي هدف، كنت أدور أشطر أحد وأقعد جنبه عشان كان عندي خوف من الفشل.
أسئلة عديدة نتحاور فيها مع النجمة فاطمة الشريف
في كلامنا وعم. أنا عندي عيادة نفسية بعيدة كل البعد عن تمثيل.
كلامنا واعم الأحد 9:30 بتوقيت السعودية على MBC One.
تفضل طال عمرك.
باجيلي شهر واتقاعد، وانت يا ابني عن جريمة قتل.
ساعات لما تختفي كل سبل الحياة يكون الموت هو السبيل الوحيد للحياة.
شلون تلقى واحد بين 1000 يا أحمد؟
هالمرة تبيني أقتل زوجها وتعطيني $1,000,000.
هي تصرفاتها صايرة غريبة هاليوم.
يومين كافي عشان ما تخلين وراك شيء أثر.
عدنان ما خلى أحد ما أذاه، وإذا تبي تعرفون من اللي قتله فأنا أقول الله يعينكم. أنا مو مجنونة.
متاهة من الأحد إلى الخميس 6:00 بتوقيت السعودية على MBC One.
حليب المراعي طويل الأجل غني كريمي، قهوتك بطعم يفاجئك. حليب المراعي طويل الأجل يفاجئك بطعم الغني والكريمي.
ابدأ يومك صح مع خبز لوزين. لما من بدري تبدأ يومك، ولا لما أكثر من منبه يفوتك. خبز لوزين فطور يغذيك، لكل قطعة حكاية.
عواطف
عطوفة وين تودني؟
الله يا رب.
إن شاء الله ربي بيحفظها لنا.
باقي عندي كثير قصص ما قلتها.
الله نجزي بنيتي عن 100 رجل.
سعد.
العاطف.
سعد!
عزيزة، ولا روحة ولا جية ولا طلعة من البيت أبد.
ونبينا الطريق اللي نبيه، أنتم ما تعرفونه.
قد بنت العشق يا زين غطي.
يا حلافي ما تحبني.
ناظريني، حطي عين تباني.
صارت النار جنب الحطب، لا تامن الحريق.
وليدي اللي شلته وكبرته، واليوم انه كبر حتى على امه.
شارع الأعشاء على MBC 1. رمضان يجمعنا.
أنا أحكي لك حكاية.
أنا أطيب حد هتعرفه في حياتك.
كل رصاصة وفي لها تمام.
بتتكلم مع بلطجي.
تابع أونلاين أقوى الأعمال الرمضانية
عساه مبارك
على MBC شاهد. سندهشوا
هني.
MBC شاهد، رمضان معانا.
ملهاش عايزة الدنيا اللي خسرت فيها أعز الناس.
خلي يا ابني اللي يشوفك وحش خليه يشوفك شيطان يا سيدي.
بس غريب وعينيه غريبة.
أخدان الحق قرار خدته وطريق همشيه.
إفراج على MBC 1. رمضان يجمعنا.
دور النصف النهائي من كأس ملك إسبانيا مباشرة وحصريا على MBC شاهد.
الهيئة العامة للترفيه تقدم حفل افتتاح مشروع على خطى. التجربة التي تحاكي الدرب التاريخي لهجرة النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم من مكة المكرمة إلى المدينة المنورة. ترقبوا حفل افتتاح مشروع على خطى مباشرة على الهواء الأحد 9:30 بتوقيت السعودية على MBC 1.
اسمي خديجة عبد الرحمن سمندر، عمري 77.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. أم خالد ألف مبروك، ربحتي $100,000 في
الله
الحلم.
يسعدك، الحمد لله والشكر لله.
$100,000 دي حتغير إيش؟
ما أصدق عن أمي وأبويا، وبعدين أدي أولادي منها، وبعدين الباقي أخذش في بيتي أنا.
خلوني أقول لكم اللي جاي أكبر في رمضان. الأحلام فعلا تتحقق. أكثر من $500,000 جوائز نقدية من حلم خلال الشهر الفضيل، وأقربها سحب $250,000 زي ما تعودتوا. مشاركة عبر رسالة نصية أو عبر التطبيق، وإن شاء الله تحققون كل أحلامكم.
في رمضان الأحلام فعلا بتتحقق. أكثر من $500,000 بالمجموع. استفيدوا الآن من العروض المميزة على الباقات المخفضة في متجر حلم، وامسحوا الرمز الظاهر على الشاشة. حملوا التطبيق لفرصة ربح 10,000 إضافية مجانية.